Julia here. Long time no see, and I mean that in the saddest way possible. I was not expecting to take such a long break. In fact, I was not expecting to take a break at all, except 1 week, it just kind of flew by, and it was Thursday, and I was like, oops, I did not film a video. And then that happened the next week. And then the next week. And the next thing I knew, I was like 3 or 4 weeks without filming a YouTube video. And I really thought about where my life is right now, and I decided, you know, let me make a video and just put everything out there. And because you guys have waited so long, I figured I'd take this time to talk about my new project as well. So stick around for a little bit, and I promise you'll be getting some hot tea about what I've been working on. As for the YouTube stuff, I'm sad to say that the weekly videos for now are going to be put on hold. I can't really make a promise about how often I'll be coming out with new videos. I'm gonna say right now, hopefully twice a month. I feel like that's doable. That's something I can put my mind to, but I don't want to just make content to make content. I want to make sure that the stuff I'm coming out with is useful, it's interesting, so I'd rather do that, not film quite as often, and make sure that the stuff I'm coming out with is quality. Because this semester I have an internship, I have full-time courses, I have a couple of side gigs that I'm making some extra money, and it's just a little bit crazy. So, you know, I figure that's a good idea, and I figure that's the best way to do it. So I hope you guys aren't too disappointed, but I promise I'll be coming out with more content. Follow my Instagram if you want updates for when I'll be coming out with more content and when to keep an eye out for new YouTube videos. Otherwise, just hit that bell icon and you'll know exactly when I post a video. All right, now that that's out of the way, what have I been working on? Now, just to give an idea of what's been going on, I was in a writing slump since March of 2020 up until maybe like 3 months ago. And I had to struggle to write any type of word for this project I've been working on. And it's not that the project itself was boring. I would never write something if I thought it was boring, but it was just the state of things, and I was very stressed about a variety of things, and I just couldn't get myself to sit down and focus, and my brain is going a mile a minute. But I have been working on this story for, I want to say 3 or 4 years, a really long time. 2 NaNoWriMos ago, so NaNoWriMo in 2019, I actually worked on this story, which was crazy. I did about 30,000 words of the story, and then I switched gears to another project, and I finished the last 20,000 words or so on that. But this story has always been at the back of my mind. So I'll give you a brief idea of what it is. So this is either going to be a duology or a trilogy, which, if you have been following me for a little while, is crazy because, so my first 2 books were standalones, and then A Weighted Soul is a collection of short horror stories. So I've never actually done a sequel or a prequel or anything like that. And I gotta be honest, it was super intimidating. That's also part of the reason why it took me a while to start writing again. It was just very overwhelming. But I'm about 50,000 words into this project, and when I tell you, you guys are gonna be shook. Just to give an idea, it is a young adult horror adventure story, which I know sounds kind of crazy, but it is creepy, it is spooky, there's a lot going on, it is super action-packed, super exciting, it's unlike anything I've written before. The Scavenger is a slow burn, Missing Her is a paranormal thriller, and then obviously there's a bunch of different genres in A Weighted Soul, but this is like my first, I guess, more traditional young adult story and young adult trilogy or duology. So I'm just, it's very exciting. I've given people a couple passages to look over and just asking their feedback, and they've been super excited about it. So I'm just very excited for you guys to read it. So that's all I can say for right now. I hope that gets you guys excited for what I've been working on. I promise I'm gonna be coming out with more YouTube content. Just keep an eye out. Hopefully I'll be able to film on days when the lighting isn't so bad as some of those other videos, because oh my gosh, that lighting was awful, and I sincerely apologize. But as you can see, we got good lighting right now, which is great. Do you guys have any questions about my new YouTube posting schedule or any questions about my new project? I won't be able to say too much, but I'll talk about all I can. Thank you guys for stopping by. Bye!